Making connection for the 21st century workforce, the ARC of Pennsylvania believes in and works towards advancing employment for people with intellectual disabilities. Over the last few months, we were able to connect with many employees and employers from across the Commonwealth of Pennsylvania. Stay tuned to hear from Mickey and Foxdale Village.
Can you tell me your name and what your position is at Foxdale Village?
Yeah, my name's Mickey Hegg, and I'm a housekeeper.
What is your favorite part about being employed at Foxdale Village?
Get a paycheck.
What do you get to do with your paycheck?
Oh, it goes to First National Bank.
How has your employer or your supervisor, Crystal, worked with you to make you feel like a fulfilled part of the team?
Or she treats me very well. She's helpful.
Question, Mickey. Why is it important to you to have a job and be employed?
Have more responsibility.
Your next question. What advice would you give to another individual with a disability looking for a job?
That Foxdale is a real nice place to work at.
Mickey, your last question for me today.
All right.
Did COVID-19 change your job? And if it did, how is it different now?
I was out for 3 months of Foxdale.
Did you miss working at Foxdale when you couldn't go in to work because of COVID?
Yes.
And are you glad to be back at Foxdale now?
Yes.
I'm Crystal Bridges, and I'm the housekeeping manager here at Foxdale Village.
Can you tell us about your personal or professional experience with people with disabilities?
I personally, until the opportunity that I have with working with Mickey, I haven't had much interaction in the workplace. So this is my first time partnership and working with a person with disability.
Tell us about your experience having people with disabilities as part of your workforce and team.
Well, here at Foxdale Village, several of our departments benefit from having persons with disabilities on their team. With this being my first experience with an individual with a disability on our team, we really have benefited very much from having Mickey on our team. This experience has been nothing but positive for our team, as well as I believe it's very positive and beneficial for Mickey. He brings a light to our facility. He's always in a good mood and he's always eager to learn, to grow within himself and to grow on our team.
What accommodations have you needed to make to ensure that all your workforce, including people with disabilities, have the supports they need to be successful at their job?
Well, I meet with Mickey daily prior to his start of his shift. And then there we go over his daily task of what he's going to be doing throughout the day. And since COVID has come into play, his tasks vary depending on our staffing. Some days he might be doing his B list, and other days he just might be helping out with doing some extra disinfecting in the community buildings. But we go over his tasks daily so that he's aware of what he's going to be doing. And he is given a radio for communication to use throughout the day. So if he gets off task or if he just needs a little extra advice, he can get on a radio and he can radio for some help. And I also do active rounding. So I check in periodically throughout the day to see if there's any problems or if the staff members need anything in general.
Next question. How has Foxdale fostered a disability-friendly work culture?
Well, Foxdale Village is a Quaker directed community. It's driven by its mission, vision, and values. And one of the values is acceptance, which means that everybody is accepted for themselves and are appreciated for who they are.
Your next question. What advice would you share with other businesses that are hiring or thinking about hiring people with disabilities?
I would just say not to hesitate. You know, it's really a rewarding program. You've got some very talented people who just want to get out there, work, you know, feel important, feel like they're part of something important. So I just would not hesitate.